I'm Scott.
And I'm Tiffany.
And this is the Golden Fears. Get it?
It is not the golden years, and it is not the golden tears. This is the golden fears.
There were a couple of golden tears, but the whole point is that we have been through a lot in the last 5 years with 3 adults that we have power of attorney over and that we look after. And we just want to talk about all the mistakes that we've made and the journeys that we've had. And today we're going to tell you one of the many, many stories that we're going to be able to tell you. And we've got a lot.
And hopefully we've learned a lot from these things. Hopefully you can. Please know that we love the people we're about to talk about, but the fact that we're giggling and laughing is part of how we deal with
coping mechanisms.
That's it. That's the coping mechanism.
Yes.
So this is the story of how we actually got our parents out of their home, which they did not want to do, which is fair.
Yes, and we'll have all kinds of stories leading up to that because we went through many, many, many caretakers that they fired, that quit, and my parents were putting themselves in danger every single day, and we were worried for their safety and the safety of others.
And we tried the things. So
Yes.
Keep your judgment to yourself. Or tell us, we just won't care. But we offered to move everything downstairs, upstairs, so there was no more need for stairs. We offered for somebody to come live with them so that they could stay where they were at. We so many things. We tried and tried and tried, but in the end, we realized that they were going to have to move. And so to begin the whole process, I think I took my husband and we toured. Did we just tour the one place? And I thought, my husband said, this looks like your parents. It was very nice. It looked like a hotel lobby. My parents are lifelong travelers, traveled the world over. We would vacation when we were little in places like China.
Yes.
They were travelers. When you walked into this place, it looked like a lobby with it looked like the Titanic, which we now call it, but it wasn't. With a whole little lobby bar area and a super nice dining area. It had a pool and a workout room. It was a high rise in the city, which they lived in. And my husband was like, I think this is it. And I said, I think you're right.
And I had looked at other places.
Yes.
In Lakewood where they wanted to live.
Yes.
This was in a swanky part of Denver, which I knew that
Yes.
Mom would be totally all over.
Yes.
And also, it started up high, which was general senior living, and then it went
Independent living.
Yep.
And then assisted living.
Right, which is the medium thing, which means that you need extra help, like medication and, bathing services and things like that. And then underneath that,
Skilled nursing and memory care.
memory care is, again, we say this every single time. My mom calls it the booby hatch. So
Or people call it reminiscent care right now.
Yeah,
which we
reminiscence
don't
is the trendy part right now.
I gotta figure out what that word means.
But then you had me go over there.
No. Wait. You were in town because Scott doesn't live in Colorado. So he happened to be in town and he was having lunch with my parents at Olive Garden and I showed up.
Yes, that's right. And because we had the plan that we were going to take them over there.
Yes, and we just said, let's go. We'll just get in the car and we'll go right now. And they were just a captive audience at that point. And so kind of begrudgingly, they're like, fine.
Because there was a major incident that made us and forced us to have to make this move because we had tried everything over the course of 2.5 years, and so it was finally way too much. People were hurt and lost, and it was very traumatic, and my parents still went on with their daily routines as if nothing happened.
Right. Yeah.
And so Tiffany and I made the decision that we had to do it, and so we were going to take them over and show them this place and pull the trigger.
And so we got him in the car and I called the place. I think Brianna was not even there to give us a tour. So somebody gave us a tour and we just showed up and we said, we would like a tour. And they said, welcome. And here was the tour. And they showed them the nice place and it was nice. The lobby area and there's the bar, which my parents would love. We could literally see them living, taking the elevator down every day at 3-4 o'clock, bellying up to the bar, having their wine, going, then sauntering to have some dinner and then elevator right back up to their apartment, which had a balcony for the dog, and they weren't.
I mean, the apartment was obviously small compared to being a
Yes, they had been in their home for
but
50 years.
Yeah, and I remember the conversation on the way over where we're like, well, we just want to show this to you for options, and we were actually pretty vague about it because we wanted to see what their reaction was.
Yeah, that's
and it was the same thing, which was, you know, mom was being polite and dad was like, this is a really nice place, and you know, we were like, this would be really great, and we showed them the apartment and they said it would be okay too and that would be fine. And everybody was really nice, and we thought this was the perfect decision, and then we got into the car.
To leave.
Yes.